Hello, 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 everybody. Can you guys hear me? Success Squad. How are you guys doing today? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. I am using a different microphone today. So I want to make sure that you guys can hear me. How you doing, Susie Q? All right, everybody. Welcome to Meghan, Duchess of Advocacy World Podcast. I am your host, Special K Thoughts. And we are going to have a family chat today on this beautiful Sunday. We are starting at 4 o'clock today instead of 10 o'clock this morning, as you guys already know. Oh, I just have so much going on in my life. But, I just want to stay in the fight, defending our faves. You know what I'm saying? So again, welcome to everybody. We're going to have our family chat, and we call it Success Talk, to where you, me, and all of the beautiful squaddies all across the world get together and we chat about our faves. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Harry and Meghan, Has and Meg, Henry, Henri, H, Flower, Rachel Zane, Megs. You guys know who I'm talking about. So how are you guys doing today? Here in America, it is the Labor Day weekend. So many of us have a 3-day weekend and many of us don't. A lot of people here in America have to go to work tomorrow, but I am blessed. I am one of those Americans who has a job to where I do not have to report to work tomorrow. All right, I see the usual suspects are in the chat. So welcome to the dedicated squaddies. And for those of you who are just listening, welcome to you as well. If this is the first time that you are listening to Meghan, Duchess of Advocacy World Podcast, first time that you have been on this channel, first time that you have been a part of Success Talk, I'm going to go ahead and do a disclaimer alert. Disclaimer alert, disclaimer alert, disclaimer alert. We here at Meghan, Duchess of Advocacy World Podcast, we are fans and stans of Prince Harry and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. This is a no fence riding zone. We do not do both sides here. No, 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 no. We don't do that here. We don't ride the fence. We don't like them other people. We don't like them other royals. Okay? We can't stand them. We are not monarchists and we hate royal reporters. Oh, Jesus. Jesus! There is power in the name of Jesus. There is strength in the name of Jesus. And I want Jesus to give me the strength not to talk too bad about those welfare queens across the pond. Give me the strength. Let me call his name right now. Jesus. All right. But, this podcast, it's going to be a positive, lovely podcast because, boy, our faves, they fed us, didn't they? Didn't our faves feed us? My God, they fed us. And because of our faves, Special K Thoughts is going to make an announcement right now. Okay, this is a huge announcement. Okay, but before I do it, let me go ahead and pop my bottle. And let me know in the chat what you're drinking. If you're drinking water, tea, um, Coke, Pepsi, maybe you're drinking an adult beverage. It's okay. I know it's Sunday. A lot of people, don't like to drink adult beverages on Sunday, but I am. So let me know what you're drinking in the chat. I'm about to pop my bottle, which is, let's see, I am drinking a Seagram's Escapes Peach. And I'm probably going to add just a little bit of vodka to it. Just a little bit. Okay, I see we got some good squatties in the chat. I see some people are drinking some tea, some soda, some water, coffee. Okay. That's fine. So let me go ahead and take a little sip. Ooh, that's good. That is good. Wow. All right. So again, if this is the first time you guys are joining us, I hope you listen to my disclaimer alert and go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you agree with my disclaimer alert. Okay? Because if you don't agree, bless your backs. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. Yay! Oh, how you doing, sis? I see you. How you doing, VS Speaks Royally? VS Speaks Royally is drinking tropical punch mixed with cran peach juice. That sounds good, especially in this hot weather. Okay, Suzuki, there you go. That's right. That's my Heineken girl right there. All right. I know I always say it, but let's go ahead and get started. Bam! All right, Sexist Talk. The title of this episode is Dancing, Singing, Beyonce. So before we get started, I told you guys I'm about to make a public announcement. So get ready. Get ready for my public announcement. Those of you who have listened to this podcast in the past, whenever I talk about Beyonce, I've made it clear, that I'm not a part of the Beehive. I'm really not, a Beyonce fan. Okay. I think she's overrated. So here's my public announcement. I am now a Beyonce fan. Yes. I am now a Beyonce fan. And it's not because of Harry and Meghan. More specifically, Meghan. It's not because of that. It's because I actually watched her performance. And my God, I get it now. I get it. I get why, she has the Beehive. I get why many people consider Beyonce the greatest performer of all time. Presently. Okay, because we all know that there are errors, right? And we all know Sherry Ware. Sherry Rowe says, yay, Special K. We all know that there are errors, right? There are errors. Beyonce, I don't think, is a part of my era. Okay. My era would be people like Toni Braxton. Let's see who else. Mariah Carey, Janet Jackson. Right, people like that. Okay. Beyonce is more so like my niece's era, right? My niece is, I think, 21 or 22. Sorry, niecey, but right. And people like Tina Turner would be my mom's era. Okay. And trust and believe, my mom would be like, oh, hell no. Tina Turner is the greatest performer of all time. Okay. But anyway, I get it. I get it. I get why she's got a beehive. I get why people go goo goo gaga bat shit crazy over Beyonce. I get it. She is a fantastic performer. I'm gonna give her kudos. I'm gonna give her props. I'm still not really sold on the music part because out of that catalog, really honestly, I can only literally name you 2 Beyonce songs, maybe 3. Okay, maybe 3, which is "Love on Top," uh, "Baby Boy" with Sean Paul. Um, what's the other song? See what I mean? Like when I name Mariah Carey songs, those songs just flow off out of my mouth. Okay, so Love on Top, Baby Boy. Um, what's the current song by Beyonce that I love? And I absolutely love that song. Um, oh my God, see? I can't even think of the damn song. Not Cozy, not the song that Megan sings. You Can't Break My Soul. That is my favorite Beyonce song of all time. Very first time I heard that song, I instantly loved it. Okay. Oh God, I just love that song. I thrive off of that song. That song lifts my spirits up. Okay, but You Can't Break My Soul, Love on Top, Baby Boy with Sean Paul. There's another one. That song makes me dance. Oh geez. Give Me Body, right? I love that song. So there's probably 4, right? But anyway, that's my announcement. That's my public announcement. I am now a Beyonce fan. I'm not in the beehive, but I'm gonna give Beyonce her respect. I'm gonna give her, credit. I'm looking in the chat and somebody said something about Michael Jackson. Yes, you're absolutely right, Miss Agnes. Michael Jackson is the GOAT. He is. Michael Jackson is the GOAT. He's the greatest of all time. Okay. I still get teary eyed when I see Michael Jackson on TV. I do. I still almost start crying. Okay. Just something about Michael Jackson just hurts my soul. Okay. But there you go. Okay. So sexist talk, dancing, singing, Beyonce, the Queen Bee, the Duchess of Sussex, went to Beyonce's Renaissance tour. And we all knew that she would be there, right? It's really not a surprise that she was there. We just didn't know when she was going to be there. And we definitely was not expecting to see all of these videos that have come out. All right. Oh, let me get my banner going. Gotta get it right. Gotta get it right. I see some people like Single Ladies. You know, I'm sorry. I hated that song. They played the dog mess out of that song, and I ended up hating it. Yeah, I agree with that, Church Nelly. Beyonce is a hard worker, and I think that's probably what changed my mind is her work ethic, right? Her work ethic. Beyonce, she's 40. She's probably 41. Okay, she's not young, but ooh, that girl is fit. I don't even want to imagine what her workout regimen is. Okay. And another thing I like about Beyonce is that she rarely gives interviews. Okay. I like that about her. All right. So here we go. I see some of you still like the song Single Ladies. I'll pass on that one. There you go. Yeah, that's that song. Is that what it's called? Get Me Bodied? I love that song. I think Swiss Beats produced that song. Okay. All right. So we all know that Harry and Meghan and Queen Doria, they attended the Beyonce concert, okay? The Renaissance Tour concert that has officially hit California, okay? LA, California, Inglewood, California. For my Cali squatties, you guys know about Inglewood? Well, if you're familiar with Southern California, because California is a big state now. But the Renaissance tour made a stop, and I believe it's there for a couple of days, right? I believe she's supposed to be performing on her birthday, which is September 4th. I got a younger brother, my baby brother. His birthday is September 4th, and he is every bit of a Virgo. But I believe she's supposed to perform on September 4th as well on her birthday. But Harry and Meghan, they were there along with Queen Doria. If you look at the picture on your left, I'm going to go ahead. I'm pretty sure squatties all across the world have already seen these videos. I'm going to be careful when I play these videos because let me tell you something. Queen Beyonce is about her money. Okay, she is about her money. And you is not going to play her music without getting permission. Okay? That's just not going to happen with Queen B. She don't play when it comes to playing her music without permission. So let me go ahead and play this video, but I want to make sure that I am not playing her music. Megan was getting it. She was getting it. All right, you guys see that? Wasn't Megan getting it? Oh, sis was getting it, wasn't she? I'm still trying to figure out what sis's friend was doing, though. I'm not trying to be rude. But I'm oh, let me go back. Let me go back. Because you can't. Somebody said it in the chat. You can't get enough of these videos, right? You can't. You can't get enough of them because what we see and what we're in tune to is the fact that when we see sis, when we see Megan dancing, we see freedom, right? That's what we see. We see freedom. Freedom, right? That's what we see. And that's what we've always wanted for her. We want her to be free and happy and just enjoy life. Okay. Like regular people do. Let me go back. And like I said, I want to make sure, that I'm not playing Queen Bee's music because she's about her money. Okay. Queen Beyonce is about her money. All right. I'm gonna play this video, and please, I'm gonna turn off the banner. Let me go ahead and turn off the banner to make sure you guys can see. Pay attention to sis's friend, Megan's friend. I don't know what she's doing, but hey, does it matter? She's having a good time at the end of the day, right? But pay attention to the friend in the middle. Woo! Get it, girl. And then I love it the way Megan's about to really break it down. There she goes. There she goes. That's a beautiful thing. And again, you know what? We squatties, and it's not just us squatties, right? It's not just us squatties. It's everybody. People all across the world who are watching that video, what they're relating to and what they're keying in on is the fact that Meghan is free. She's doing normal things. She's at a concert enjoying herself, dancing, letting loose, having a good time, enjoying America, enjoying California, enjoying a Beyonce concert, just like everybody else is in that venue. Okay? There's nothing fake about that. There's nothing phony about that. That is not performative. That is the Duchess breaking it down, having fun, dancing. That's what people are keying in on. Okay? That's what she's doing. Let me go ahead and take a drink. Go ahead and take a drink if you got a drink. Susie Q, go ahead and take a sip of that Heineken. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going back into the comments now. I'm going back into the chat, I should say. SAS. Oh, that's not the comment I was looking at. Here it is. SAS. Yes. SAS says living her best life. Exactly. And not only Meghan, but look at the mama. Look at her mama. Look at Queen Doria. Living her best life. And you know, the picture on the left, I really was thinking to myself that not only is Meghan free, but her mother is as well. Right. And I don't want people to be like, it's not like they were slaves. You know, that's not what I'm saying. But they definitely are at a point in their lives to where they don't have to follow certain protocols. Right? That's what we're saying when we say that they're free. Okay. All right. So I'm about, and thank you, SAS, for your comment. Okay, I see that there's some California squatties in the house. Paul Charles, I'm sorry, you said that you're from Cali. Those of you who know me, you know my story. I was born in South Carolina. Excuse me. But I was raised in California. I'm back in South Carolina now, but you know, my heart is in California. I was raised in Cali, went to elementary school, middle school, high school, and graduated from college in California. And I go to California every year, sometimes twice a year. But anyway. All right, I'm about to show you another video. And like I've said previously, Queen B is about her money. So I'm going to make sure I do not play any music. Let's see here. Now, this is the video that really everybody's talking about all the videos that are out, right? But this video right here really takes the cake because we all know that there are always these rumors coming from across the pond that Harry's not happy. And, now they're really trying to ramp up these divorce rumors. And we all know why they're doing that, right? It's projection. It's projection. Because as well as I know, and I know that you know that I know that you know that I know that you definitely know that them airheads, they don't live together. They don't live together. We all know that marriage is on the rocks, and it's been on the rocks for years. Okay. She squeezed out poor little Louis to save her marriage, and it didn't work. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and show this video that, a lot of people are talking about. And, it's just, I just love it. So here we go. And you know what I love about that video is really check out Queen Doria, right? I mean, she's feeling it. Queen Doria is feeling it. Prince Harry was dancing. And, they end up hugging. Obviously, well, to me, obviously, Love on Top is their song. Wouldn't you agree? Because even Harry looks like he's singing along to the song. Okay. I'll show it one more time. Oh, that's just awesome. That's beautiful. That is a beautiful moment. It really, really is. And Marshar. Now, Marshar, don't be putting their business out there like that. But that's a lot of the commentary people are saying, right? That, hey, probably was a lot of love on top in the Windsor, was it Mountbatten household that night in Montecito. There you go, Black Queen. Black Queen says, "Get a room." And those of you who are listening, I'm reading the comments in the chat. Yeah. Get a room. Yes, I agree. I absolutely agree. Comment. You could tell that's one of their favorite songs. Yeah. All right. I'm still in the comments. Yeah, Miss Joan. How you doing, Miss Joan? Miss Joan says, I bet the heads on Shutter Island are exploding. I don't know what's going on with Shutter Island. I really honestly don't. Because to me, it's like, just move on, right? You got to be one miserable person to really want somebody else's happiness. To really want somebody that you don't know to not be happy. Okay. You think so? A lot of people are saying that. Tiny G says, won't be surprised if Meghan turned out prego a couple of months from now. Harry made it clear that they had made the decision only 2 kids. But God may have plans. Other plans, I should say. Right? God may have other plans. Because like I was saying, there is power in the name of Jesus. Church Nelly says, forget the room, pull over in the damn car, steering wheel, sex is the best. Well, Church Nelly, you would know. Or I should say, how would you know? It's possible. H Knight says, I think she probably got her tubes tied. That's possible. Who knows? Love is in the air. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Peach Rose says, love is in the air. Absolutely. It is. One thing about Harry and Meghan, no matter how much the haters try to break up their marriage, right? Their love for each other is so genuine. Even the haters really don't believe what they're saying when they are so quick to spread misinformation about their marriage. They don't really even believe what they're saying. Okay. They're just putting it out there because they want people just to believe anything negative about them. But you can't fake that. They're too genuine. It looks too genuine. It doesn't look forced. It doesn't look performative. Okay. Harry is not slapping Meghan's hand away when Meghan reaches out for his hand. As a matter of fact, I don't think I've really ever seen Meghan reach out for Harry's hand. Usually Harry is reaching out for Meghan's hand, right? All right. So I love that for them. And I really love watching Queen Doria. Okay. Queen Doria, now that's who's really living her best life. Right? I'm about to take another drink. That is who is really living their best life. Oh my goodness. Church Nelly. So Church Nelly says, your first child was conceived in the car, second son conceived because of half in, half out. That's why I know the half in and half out don't work. Yeah. Actually, I can testify to that. Yeah, that half in, half out don't work, does it? It doesn't. All right. So, a lot of the videos came from this young man. Okay, he was at the concert. I should have gotten his name. I'm going to go ahead and try to look it up real quick. But this young man who was at the concert shot a lot of the video and has posted it on his TikTok page of Harry and Meghan. A lot of the videos that you're seeing, he's the one that videotaped them, and he has posted them on his TikTok page. And he is saying that, he woke up to half of the world hating on him and the other half of the world showing him love when it came to his videos showing Harry and Meghan dancing. I thought that was awesome. And he's like, I really honestly don't give an ass. A rat's ass, I should say. Oh my goodness. Do you guys hear my Yorkie? He's over here just whining. But I know his name is Matt, but I do not have his TikTok. Um User ID. I don't know how many of you guys use TikTok. Um, I used to have a TikTok page for this channel and it got banned. And I was getting a couple of my videos had like over 1 million views. And I got banned because they said that my stuff was abusive and just whatever. And I'm like, what? Are you serious? Really? I don't know why I get targeted. I don't understand how come I'm getting targeted. Evidently, somebody's watching me. But let's see here. His name is Matt. And he has definitely gone viral. Please believe me, he has definitely gone viral. But he posted a video on TikTok. And what you see in your screen is him walking out in the stadium. And he says, he's waking up to half the world hating on me and half the world showing me love for standing Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. And he's like, and I love it. And that's the type of attitude that you got to have. If you're a Prince Harry, Meghan fan, that's the type of attitude you have to have. I love it. Okay, give me more. Half of the world hates me because I love them, and the other half loves me because I love them. Okay, hate is a strong word, as a matter of fact. Okay, hate is a strong word. But that's the type of attitude you got to take. Okay, all right. So those of you who don't like them, you don't like them. So what? Move on. Don't try to kill my joy. Don't try to steal my joy just because I like them. You don't got to pay attention to them. Why are you paying attention to a video of Prince Harry and Meghan dancing at a Beyonce concert? Why? You can't stand them. So why are you watching the video making yourself crazy? I'll tell you why. Because at the end of the day, you're a fan. And you can't admit it. You're a fan. Let me tell you something. Or let me ask you something. Or let me just say this. I have said plenty of times on this podcast that I am not a fan of the Kardashians. Okay? If Kim Kardashian is dancing at a Beyonce concert, do you think I would be watching that video and commenting on it? Hell no. Absolutely not. I could care less. Right? So anyway. Okay. So I noticed this on X, formerly known as Twitter. And I thought this post was interesting because I've never seen something like this before. Okay. World Music Awards. Many of you may be aware of the World Music Awards, and many of you may not be aware of the World Music Awards. Okay. But the World Music Awards, it is the award, one of the premier awards that a music artist can win. Okay. Because, if you're an American, right, and you win a World Music Award, that says a lot. Okay. It means that your music is, admired by and liked by people all across the world. Okay. How, like, we have the American Music Awards, right? And then you have the World Music Awards. And I'm pretty sure that there are British Music Awards as well. Um, but to win a World Music Award, to me, that's pretty prestige. Okay, because that means that your music is admired by the world. Okay, but I thought this post was pretty interesting that I saw on X, formerly known as Twitter. Hashtag Meghan Markle, hashtag Prince Harry were spotted in a VIP box at Beyonce's Renaissance concert on Friday at the SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, dancing away and looking more loved up than ever. Interesting. It's interesting that the World Music Awards said that. And looking more loved up than ever. With Meghan and her mom, Doria Ragland, rocking silver outfits in honor of Queen Bey's request to all fans to wear silver. Now, I didn't know that. I didn't know that Beyonce had requested her fans to wear silver. Okay. I knew there had to have been something because everybody had silver on. But I just thought that was interesting that the World Music Awards um, put that little statement in there and looking more loved up than ever. Things that made you say, right? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So now it is time. It's time, y'all. It's time, you guys. It is time for our Shut Up Fool segment. So go ahead and take a little drink. Because it's time. Aunt Esther, she's not happy. Okay. Aunt Esther, she called me up and she was like, Special K, look here, girl, I was reading something that this fool said, and I need you to talk about it on your next live podcast. I said, okay, Aunt Esther, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And when she told me about what this fool said, I was like, damn. I said, you know what, Aunt Esther? That fool is always talking shit. Okay? She is. I said, this fool is always talking shit. So we're gonna go ahead and give this fool some love. Give this fool some attention. And highlight this fool. Okay? Shut Up Fool segment. Here we go. Are you guys ready? I get tired of these fools, but you know what? Sometimes they provide a lot of comedy because they're just a bunch of clowns. All right, guys, here we go. Now, this fool, Amanda Platell, she's always talking shit, right? Anytime Prince Harry or Meghan make a move, she's always got to write something up in the Daily Fail, right? She's a columnist for the Daily Fail, aka the Daily Mail. Okay, and I think her main job is just to write negative columns about the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. I mean, you talk about somebody who was constantly bitching about them. This chick right here, that's all she does is bitch and moan and whine and whinge about Prince Harry and Meghan. Meghan can do something as simple as being seen going to the store. And Amanda is going to write a column about it. Okay? And it's just when people do stuff like this, I automatically think to myself, that person is not happy. There's no way in the world this person can be happy. But anyway, Amanda Platell, she is a part of our Shut Up Fool segment. Okay, we're going to feature her because she wants our attention. It's obvious that she wants attention. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and give it to her. So we all know that the heart of Invictus is dropped, right? It's come out on Netflix, okay? And we all knew no matter how great this docu-series was going to be about the veterans who are competing in the Invictus games, that they were going to find something that people like Amanda Platell were going to find something to bitch, complain, whine, and cry about, something to be negative about. Nothing but clown ass killjoy. Okay, because that's what the so-called Daily Fail royal columnists do. Okay, that's what they do. Okay, so this chick posts this on X, Family Notice Twitter. This is what she says. When will Seth pitying Harry stop whining about himself? Okay, she's claiming that Harry's whining about himself when all this bitch does is whine about Prince Harry. But nevertheless, she goes on to say 2 brief tours in Afghanistan. Jesus, hold my mule. Okay, I can't believe. Let me go on. 2 brief tours of a. I can't even talk. Because you guys know I'm a veteran and I did 1 tour in Afghanistan. And nobody has a fucking brief tour in Afghanistan. You know, Amanda Platell better not ever cross my paths. Let me go on. 2 brief tours of Afghanistan made him cry for his mom. Never wounded, unlike the brave vets in the Invictus games who suffered terrible life-changing injuries. Yet he attacks the media for ignoring the wounded. Totally untrue. Newspapers raise many hundreds of millions of pounds to support wounded vets. Bitch, did you raise money to support wounded vets? Bitch, how in the hell are you going to say that this man did 2 brief tours of Afghanistan? How? How can that come out your mouth? He was over there. What were you doing? Sitting your ugly ass on the couch, eating stale crumpets and drinking bitter tea? Somebody ought to slap the dog shit out of this bitch. Now, I know today is the Lord's day. Trust me, I know today's the Lord's day. But she got an ass whipping coming, okay? She has an ass whipping coming. Let me go ahead and take a drink. I gotta take a drink. Two brief tours of Afghanistan made him cry for his mom. I mean, that is so disrespectful. It's so disrespectful on so many levels. Okay. Unlike the brave vets in the Invictus games who suffered terrible life changing injuries. See, one thing about us veterans and people who serve, we do not look at each other and say, hey, because you lost your limbs, your service was more important than my service. Like, we don't look at each other like that. Okay. We just look at it as that we served our country. Everybody put their lives on the line to serve their country. Yes, absolutely. People who have lost their limbs, who got hurt, definitely suffered more physical injury. Okay. But one thing I like about Heart of Invictus is the fact that they definitely put a spotlight on invisible injuries as well. But anyway, to put veterans up against veterans, it's something that we don't do, especially coming from somebody who didn't serve their country. Okay, it's like, Amanda, what sacrifices have you made for your country? Right? Did you serve? Was you over there in Afghanistan every day wondering when you were going to get blasted on, or wondering when you were going to get shot at, on alert 247? Absolutely not. But anyway, but that's what people like her do. Miserable people like her do. Okay. Say anything to make Prince Harry look bad. Okay. So this is a response. This is a response from a veteran. His name is Malcolm. Okay. Malcolm Nance. And I love this. And I love him for it. Okay. His response: Prince Harry is a real man, accomplished, selfless, heartfelt, brave, yet sacrifices the world to protect his family. Yes, he escaped injury and his family. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, he escaped injury, and that's all right. Now, I'm sure I speak for all veterans when I say, most sincerely, he's never going to fuck you. So stop flirting. Just stop. Woo! Okay. It's like, get it, Malcolm. Get it. He snatched that bitch's wig off. He snatched it right on off. Okay, you don't do that. You don't do that. But that's what they do. That's what miserable bitches like Amanda Platell do. Okay. Prince Harry has never done nothing to her personally. Okay. Except not fuck her. Okay. But let me read this again. Prince Harry is a real man, accomplished, selfless, heartfelt, brave, yet sacrifices the world to protect his family. Yes, he escaped injury, and that's all right. Now, I'm sure I speak for all veterans when I say, most sincerely, he's never going to fuck you. So stop flirting. Just stop. Now, remember what I said about miserable people, right? Hurt people, right? Isn't that usually how this goes? Hurt people. It's like they have no shame. Amanda Platell has no shame. She has no shame. Okay. Here she is, quote unquote, defending a royal family that doesn't give two FFs about her. All right. But this is what I found out about Amanda Platell. Like, this is what I found out. And she put this out there. And that's my response to Mr. Malcolm's tweet. Because that tweet, like I said, it snatched her wig off. Okay. It did. Amanda Platell is never in life ever going to be able to put her wig back on. Okay. I mean, she can put it back on, but it's never going to fit right. Right? Because that's how he snatched it. She can put it back on, but it's never in life ever going to be able to fit right. Okay. I mean, just look how ugly she is. But anyway, this is what I was talking about when it comes to hurt people. Hurt people. Okay. When you're hurt, you tend to hurt other people. And what I'm about to point out, she wrote this story. She put this out there. Okay. This is Amanda Platell. Okay. This is a story that she wrote about herself. Okay. And this was not too long ago. So now I get why she's constantly moaning, complaining, bitching, whining, whinging about Prince Harry. Malcolm nailed it. Okay, he nailed it when he said, stop flirting. Prince Harry was never going to fuck you. Okay, this is a story that Amanda Platell wrote about her own damn self. Amanda Platell, when my husband cheated on me, I packed his bags and changed the locks. After watching the new Fatal Attraction, I wish I hadn't. This bitch want her cheating husband back. Can you believe it? She wants her cheating husband back. Okay. I mean, you can't make this shit up. You really honestly can't. It's like you can't. Okay. She wrote this story in May of 2023. That wasn't too long ago. Her husband probably doesn't want her back. Why? Because Amanda, you're ugly. And I'm not talking about your facial features, which you're really not that attractive. Okay. But because of your heart, because you have such a black heart, he probably doesn't want you back. That's why he was cheating on you. Okay. Hurt people hurt other people. At the end of the day. I bet Amanda's jaw dropped when she read Malcolm's tweet about her, because you know she read it. You know she read it, right? You know she read it. Hold on a second. I gotta get this ball from my Yorkie because he is over here whining. Hold on. All right, sorry about that. Now he gonna want me to throw it to him. But you know, hurt people. They do. But you know what I don't understand? Well, I do understand. No, I don't understand. I don't understand why people like Amanda Platell seem to take Prince Harry leaving the royal family so personally. I mean, just so personally, like their whole being was into Prince Harry. I mean, was the ownership over him that serious for people like Amanda Platell? Like, really? It's just it's so odd and it's weird. But anyway, so this chick right here, she's not happy. Her husband's cheating on her, banging another woman, right? And she's willing to take him back. She's willing to take him back. She's willing to take back a cheating husband. Okay. So that tells me that that's why she can't stand Meghan, because she knows that Prince Harry was willing to give up any and everything for her. And he dang near did, right? Because that's how much he loves her. And, you know, Amanda doesn't have a man like that in her life. Poor thing. And she's not the only one, right? She's not the only one. You know, you guys know who I'm talking about. All right. That's how people like me and you look at the Amanda Platells of the world. It's like you constantly whining, whinging, bitching, moaning, crying, so quick to use those keyboard fingers to talk nothing but shit about Prince Harry and Meghan, but in your own personal life, your personal life is FUCKED up. You, Amanda Platell, wrote a story about your own life, telling the world that your husband is cheating on you, banging another woman, blowing another woman's back out, and you are willing to take him back. Really, girl? That's how low your self-esteem is, Amanda Platell? All right. Do you, boo? But let others do them. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But I would also like to say, shut up, fool. Just shut up. Shut up. Work on your inner self. Make some changes in your life. And then maybe your cheating husband will be willing to come back home. That's all. That's all I'm saying. All right. So now, if you look at your screen, it is time for our Jackass segment. Yes, Special K thoughts. You know, I'm going in today. But you know, it's time. It's time to go ahead and do our Jackass segment, because this person I'm about to talk about is a jackass. She is a jackass. I mean, she put the ass in Jack. Okay? Straight clown. Straight clown. I don't know what's wrong with this fool. I really honestly don't. I mean, she should be in the shut up fool segment as well as the jackass segment. And the person that I'm talking about, bam, is this jackass. Kenzie. Kenzie, is it Schofield? She is a straight clown. She's a straight clown. I don't know what happened to this dummy. I really honestly don't. But she constantly goes on those British airwaves, and there's nothing but crap coming out her mouth about Harry and Meghan. And it's so crazy to me because half the stuff that she says turns out not to be true. Okay. But those British, you know, TV shows consistently invite her back on their shows just so she can talk shit about Prince Harry and Meghan. Doesn't matter if it's true or not true. Okay. I should say it doesn't matter if it's not true. They don't care. She's been proven wrong so many times, but they invite her back. Okay. It's almost like, no, it's not almost like Special K. It is like they feel like their audience is that dumb. You know? Oh, they'll believe anything we say because that's how dumb they are. That's how they view their audience. But anyway, this jackass right here. Kenzie, this chick is American. Okay, she's one of those Americans that are royal psycho fanatics. Okay, and she had made a comment. I don't know what TV show she was on. She was on some British TV show, and she made a comment about Harry and Meghan dancing at the Beyonce concert. And her comment basically was, and I'm generalizing now, but her comment basically was that, either she was confused or it wasn't a good look that Harry and Meghan were having fun at the the Beyonce concert because Mohammed Al-Fayed recently died. Okay. For those of you who don't know who Mohammed Al-Fayed is, he is Dodi Fayed's son. I'm sorry, father. Okay, Dodi Fayed was the man that was dating Princess Diana, and he was the one that was killed in the same car crash as Princess Diana. Now, Mohammed Al-Fayed, he has been no fan of the royal family. Okay, he basically blamed the royal family for his son's death. Okay. Now, this jackass makes this comment basically saying that Harry and Meghan shouldn't have been dancing at the Beyonce concert because Dodi Fayed's father recently died. Now, does that make any sense to you? Like, seriously, does that make any sense to you? What the hell does Prince Harry and Meghan dancing at a Beyonce concert have to do with Dodi Fayed's father dying? The man was 94 years old, I think, right? 94 or 91. He was in his 90s. Okay. Just because his son died in a tragic car accident with Princess Diana, it doesn't mean that Prince Harry and Meghan should be in mourning for his father. Does that make any sense to you? But see, that's what they do. That's what they do. Anything. They connect anything or make up anything to make Prince Harry and Meghan look bad. Anything. Doesn't matter how silly it looks. It doesn't matter how dumb it sounds. It doesn't matter how stupid it sounds. They're going to report it. They create this dumb news. They create this spin. Okay. Now, how she managed to come up with that comment, I have no idea. Okay. But I know that she knows what she said just made absolutely no sense. And I know good damn well there's no way that Kenzie would come over here in America and go on some American TV show and spew that dumb shit. Okay? There's no way she would. There's no way. She wouldn't do that on these American airwaves. But she's going to go ahead and do that on British airwaves because she knows that the haters will eat it up. Okay? Even Americans who hate, and again, hate is a strong word, but even Americans who have a total disdain for Meghan wouldn't believe that bullshit. Okay? But yes, Kenzie, she gets a jackass. Okay, she's a jackass. She just is. She's a straight jackass, and there just seems to be no shame in her game. Keep in mind, this is the same girl, right? This is the same girl that on Harry and Meghan's engagement picture, she replaced Meghan's face with her face. Remember that. So yeah. Kenzie, you are a jackass. Jackass. That's exactly what you are. Kenzie Schofield. And she looks like one too, anyway. And I hope that Mohammed Al-Fayed rest in peace. I do. Again, I know he was in his 90s. I think he was 94 when he passed. But I know when his son was killed, he it really, really broke him. And he said it with his whole chest numerous times that he felt that the royal family was responsible for that. And I think it was him, if I'm not mistaken, that put it out there that Princess Diana may have been pregnant with his son's baby. And that could have been the reason why the royal family, you know, orchestrated this car crash and had her killed. But I don't know how many of you watch The Crown. Okay. I'm not, and trust me, I'm not a huge fan of Mohammed Al-Fayed because The Crown really opened my eyes about him. I mean, I don't know how many of you guys actually watched that episode, but he was a big time racist. Like he really, really was. Apparently he had a change of heart about black people, but he really, really immersed himself into wanting to be associated with nothing but white people. And if you haven't seen that episode of The Crowd, I highly suggest you watch it. It's really, really good. But he had this black butler that was really there for him and that basically became his best friend. And when that black butler got sick, Muhammad Al-Fayed took care of that butler. And I don't know how much of that is true. I don't know how much of that is Hollywood, but that's the story. But anyway, if you haven't seen that episode of The Crown, I think it's season 5. I highly suggest you watch it because it was really, really good. It kind of tugged a little bit at my heartstrings. It did because that's the thing about racism, right? It's like you can be racist towards a certain race of people based on stereotypes, right? Or because that's what you were taught, right? But then you meet somebody that is the race that you're racist against. And you really get to know that person and you become friends with that person. And you realize that, you know what? I need to stop judging people based on their skin tone. It's about the content of that person's character, right? That's why diversity is so important. Okay, today is the Lord's Day. Okay, today is the Lord's Day. Today is a Christian day. Okay, and I can only speak for America, but I'm telling you, Sundays are one of the most segregated days when it comes to going to church. And it shouldn't be that way, right? All Christians from all different races and socioeconomic backgrounds should be praising the Lord together. Okay. But unfortunately, it's not like that. Sundays, the Lord's Day, is one of the most segregated days here in these United States of America. But that's why diversity is so important. You need to get to know people from different races. Okay. But anyway, see, that's what I do, right? That's what Special K Thoughts does. I get off subject and I veer off to the left, or to the right. But yes, Mohammed Al-Fayed, he did recently die. I'm seeing in the chat that he was 94 years old, but he was Dodi Fayed's father, and we all know Dodi Fayed was Princess Diana's boyfriend at that time, and they both were killed in that tragic car accident. And I believe that it was Mr. Fayed that put it out there that Princess Diana was pregnant, and that's why the royal family wanted to kill her. And that's alleged. Okay, that is alleged. But this jackass right here made that dumb comment that basically Prince Harry and Meghan shouldn't have been dancing at the Beyonce concert because Mohammed Al-Fayed recently passed. I mean, that's like saying that Beyonce shouldn't have her concert because Jimmy Buffett recently died. Right? All right. Let me do one more jackass sound for this jackass on the screen. All right. All right. Let's go to some positivity. Some positivity. So back to Prince Harry and Meghan having a good time, living their best life at the Beyonce concert, the Renaissance. The Renaissance. Oh my goodness, is this Seagram's kicking in on me? Prince Harry and Meghan dancing at Beyonce's Renaissance tour that was recently held in Inglewood, California. Okay, and I believe that Beyonce is playing 2 dates there, right? I believe she's gonna do another concert there on her birthday, which is September 4th. Okay, so of course I was on X, formerly known as Twitter, and there's a lot of positivity about these videos showing Meghan dancing, Harry dancing, Queen Doria dancing. A lot of positivity, okay? And they're not from squatties, okay? They're not from typical Success Squad squatties, okay? So this tweet I thought was great, okay? This user on X, I'll just say Pumpkin, they commented, Meghan Markle, better than me. I'd been throwing ass on Harry whole time. Let me read it again. I don't think I read that right. Pumpkin X user says, Meghan Markle better than me. I'd been throwing ass on Harry whole time. They probably meant to say the whole time. I love that post. I just love it. It just goes to show how people have a sense of humor, right? People have a really good sense of humor about Prince Harry and Meghan. Okay. And so far, that's gotten over 19,000 views. Okay. Another one I was looking at. This person posted, and they go by the username Seema. Okay. Hashtag Meghan Markle looks happy in stark comparison to how she was expected to behave around those stiff right wing royals. Good for her. Okay. Love it. Another post. JC with a smiley face posted, see how much fun you have when white people with poor dental hygiene not in your business? Woo! Let me go ahead and take another drink. I'm gonna have to finish this. Let me go ahead and chug this. That tweet almost took me out. Okay, almost took me out. If you guys could see my face. Oh my god. let me go back. Hey, this is not a squatting. Okay? I promise you, every post that I have read is not from a squatting. This shit is worldwide, y'all. This is how people feel worldwide. Okay? I gotta read this again. I'm sorry. Somebody posted this on X, formerly known as Twitter. See how much fun you have when white people with poor dental hygiene not in your business 247. Oh. Oh my god. Now I'm gonna have to start drinking some water. Yes, Susie Q. Take another sip of Heineken. I'm about to get me some Patron. Or I need to put some more vodka in my Seagrams because this post is seriously about to take me out. I the reason why I'm laughing so hard is because number one, this post is not from a squatting. And it just goes to show that people outside of the Success Squad have the same views that we have, right? When it comes to them other people across the pond. And when I say other people, I'm talking about the royal family. Okay, because I done seen plenty of British people that have clean white teeth. I don't know what it is about those British royals to why they have such ugly looking yellow teeth. It's like is it protocol for the British royal family not to go to the dentist? Is that protocol? Because I'm serious. I mean, look at David Beckham. David Beckham's got beautiful white teeth. Okay. I mean, I don't get it. But anyway. Woo, I'm telling you, that post almost took me out. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Oh boy, I'm about to bust out laughing again. Here's another one. Here's another post. Okay. X, formerly known as Twitter. And like I said, all of these posts are from non-squatties. Okay. Mrs. Glock. I like that username. She posted, I know her sister-in-law in a tweed to pee somewhere with that vein popping out. Woo! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. This is straight comedy. I mean, straight comedy. Okay. Like, wow. Mrs. Glack. You get a hand clap for that girl. Okay. But again, this is a non squatty, and it goes to show you that our views aren't just within the Success Squad. A lot of people outside the Success Squad see the royal family for who they truly are. Okay. They really do. Okay. For somebody to say, post something like that, just goes to show you. Okay. Ooh, that's funny. I know her sister-in-law in a tweed two piece. A tweed two piece. Squatties, what do we say about Mama Lena? Okay. Big buttons. This sister girl said her sister-in-law in a tweed two-piece somewhere with that vein popping out. Jesus. Oh, I'm dying. I am. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm straight dying right now. I'm. I can't. I'm too done. I am too done. Okay. I'm too done. A tweed two piece somewhere with that vein popping out. I am dead ass done. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Woo! You guys got to bookmark. You got to bookmark that, okay? You got to bookmark that because that's just. Ooh, I have no words. I have no words. All right. I think I skipped one. All right, here's another one. Let me take a drink. Melvin III, like I said, these are non-squatties now. I still firmly believe that the best possible future for the British crown is this woman being the next queen. And of course, they posted the video of Meghan dancing. That is a microphone drop. Okay? That is a microphone drop. All right. Now we all know, and I know that you know that I know that you know that them welfare queens have social media managers who be on X, who be on all these social media pages monitoring what people say about the royal family. And I know whoever one of those royal people who watch social media, I know when they read this, I bet they spit out their bitter tea. You know they did. You know when they read that, I bet they spit out their bitter tea. And they got on the phone real quick and called up the bot farm. They called the bot farm up and told them they need to hurry up and get on social media and start posting negative stuff about Harry and Meghan. Okay, and you know this tweet got on Corrupt Chuck's radar. You know it did. You know it did. Corrupt Chuck found out about that tweet, and this is how he looked. He probably was like, oh my goodness, darling boy, you know, Meghan cannot be the next queen. A tweet like that, a tweet like this, right? Seriously now, seriously. Now that I got my composure back, seriously, a tweet like this is a major threat. It's a major threat, seriously, to Corrupt Chuck. It is. Okay, they can't have that. That is why they wanted Prince Harry and Meghan out of the royal family. Because of tweets like this. Okay? I still firmly believe that the best possible future for the British crown is this woman, aka Meghan Markle, being the next queen. Trust me. Buckingham Palace shook when their social media staff read this tweet. Because trust me, they read the tweet. Trust me. When them videos started coming out of Prince Harry and Meghan dancing at the Beyonce concert, you know, their social media staff, I'm pretty sure, were summoned to get on social media and read what the comments are. Got to get a feel of what the comments are. Trust me, this tweet got back to Chuckles. Trust me, Chuckles is aware of that tweet. Okay, them airheads, they're aware of that tweet. Okay? Trust me, they know. Okay? They know. All right. And I love this post. I really do. I love this post. It's by Emma. And Emma says, makes me love Meghan Markle even more. She loves Bay and has some moves. Great to see her being her carefree, genuine self and having a good time. That's what it's all about, right? That's what it's all about. And that's what people are keying into. People just want Meghan to be happy. They want Prince Harry to be happy. Okay. All right. All right, guys. So The Heart of Invictus. It came out August 30th. It's a 5-part docuseries about the 2022 Invictus Games that were done last year in the, is it the Hague or the Hague? And what they do is that they followed, I believe, 6 veterans that on their journey to participating in the Invictus Games. Now, I have watched all 5 episodes, and I have to tell you that, to be honest, it was hard for me to watch at times. Okay, at times it was hard for me to watch. It pulled on my heartstrings. Um, but it's really, really good. The quality of how the Heart of Invictus was shot, the way that they tell and portray these extraordinary veteran stories of their journey to participating in the Invictus Games is phenomenal. Okay, it really, really is. It's about the quality um, of the way that the Heart of Invictus was shot and the way it was produced and directed. Okay, very respectable. Okay, to me, it was done in a very respectful way. And these veterans, it was about them. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. It truly is about them and their stories. And of course, the reason why I have Gabriel, who's featured in the Heart of Invictus, who's on the left, the reason why I have his picture is because he's American and I'm American. And he's cute. And, you know, his story was very compelling. But, all of their stories are compelling. For those of you who have not watched all 5 of the episodes, please go ahead and watch all 5 of the episodes. Okay. Um, I don't want to go too much into it right now. I'm going to do another podcast where we talk more thorough about the Heart of Invictus. It's just come out. I kind of want to wait until the Invictus Games in Dusseldorf are finished before I actually do commentary about the Heart of Invictus. And hopefully I can get another squatty during this live podcast to comment on it as well. I don't really want to do it by myself, but it's a really good docuseries, and it's very compelling, and I kudos to Archwell Productions. Okay, and it's my understanding that the people that directed this docuseries, they're award-winning directors. Okay, they know what they're doing, and in my opinion, they um, gave the veteran stories justice. Okay, they really, really did. Um, what was I gonna say? Um, oh, don't pay attention to the noise. Don't pay attention to it about how Prince Harry is making it all about him. That is just that is just so far from the truth. I mean, it's really, really sad how they will shit over any and everything when it comes to making Prince Harry look bad. It's really sad. It's a sad time for certain parts of the British media. Um, really, really sad. Because what they don't realize is that no matter how much you spend it, you're still disrespecting the veterans, right? Because you're accusing Prince Harry of making it all about him when you're the one that's making it all about Prince Harry, right? Right. And it's disappointing when they get other veterans to speak negatively about Prince Harry But I'm like this. So what? So freaking what? People are allowed to their opinions, right? They're allowed to their opinions. But it's sad because the veterans that are speaking negatively about Prince Harry, it's obvious that they did not watch the series. They didn't watch it. And it's sad that they're allowing themselves to be used by certain segments of the British press just to speak negatively about Prince Harry. Okay. No matter what, at the end of the day, you cannot take away his service. You cannot take away his earned rank. And you cannot take away the fact of what he's done for the veteran community and what he continues to do for the veteran community. If you don't like what Prince Harry is doing with the Invictus games, start your own damn charity then. Start your own damn games for the veterans of the world. Okay? All right. There you go. But Gabe's story is very compelling. All of their stories are very compelling. And one thing I've noticed about, and again, I don't want to give too much away, but one thing I've noticed about the majority of their stories, when it comes to trauma, they're connecting their trauma more so to their childhood. Right? Right. So Prince Harry can talk about losing his mom all he wants. You don't have to pay attention to it. You could turn him off. All right, guys. Well, we have come to an end to Sexist Talk. I'm going to go ahead and go into the comments and see what you guys are talking about. Let's see. I'm going to scroll on up. Let's see. All right. You guys are doing too much in this chat now. Boney Mighty says Jeremy Clarkson teeth. And of course, I'm talking about that one tweet where that person was talking about the royals' teeth. Let's see. I mean, I agree. Leslie Ann says, with all that money, they just have really bad teeth. Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, Prince William, his teeth are horrible. Right? It's like, I don't understand why he smiles so much. I really honestly don't. I don't understand why he. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, her teeth are bad too. Camilla Queen Consort, her teeth. Yeah, her teeth are horrible. Okay, Gwendolyn Kelly says, because David Beckham adopted American hygiene, they can't afford dentists in the UK. Church Nelly says, maybe it's the shit in the water that's making their teeth brownish. Oh, God. Ooh, yes, that took me out. Oh, my God. Marshall says, oh, no, not the vein popping out. Woo! I mean, that X user like really read Kate. Okay, they didn't even use her name. Right? Didn't even use her name. And read her like a book. All right. I'm still in the comments. Yeah, I agree with that, Lottie. I do. I do. Lottie says Harry's teeth were in the same way until he met Meghan. Yeah, his teeth were. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree. Let's see, is that what it could be? Paul Charles says they drink too much tea and coffee and don't brush teeth or even use no mouthwash either. I could kind of see, you know, the fact that drinking too much tea and coffee, because tea and coffee does stain your teeth now. And they're constantly hosting people for tea. So that could have something to do with it. But at the end of the day, just go to the dentist more so on a regular basis, right? Instead of going every 6 months, I don't think they go at all, but instead of going every 6 months, maybe go every 3 months. I agree with that. Donna says Prince Harry has proven to be the most worthy man to be King of England. That's so true. I'm just gonna go by your last net user ID name, August. August says Meghan going back into that mess would be a wet dream for the British media and their followers. Yep, sure would be. You guys notice how many of you guys think on Instagram, right, that page that says Meghan and it's got the flowers, that page has got what, close to 80,000 followers already? And the British media swears up and down that that's Meghan. How many of you guys think that that is Meghan? Okay. How many of you guys think that is Meghan? I haven't followed it yet, but if that is Meghan, ooh, Jesus, that's gonna blow up. Okay. Still reading the comments. Let's see. Yep, Susie Q says, now we're talking about the Invictus games. Yes, Special K was riveting at times. I could stop crying. Yeah, it really is. Um, especially when I don't want to give too much away, but anyway, especially when that the whole Ukraine part. That was that. Yeah. Is it Yalibi? Is that how you say your username? Yalibi says that's what happens when you keep marrying your uncles and cousins. It's true. They don't ever say it. They can't. Miss Jones says those haters will never say anything positive about Harry and Meghan. Yeah, the haters in the media, the UK media. Out here in the United States, they basically just report about Harry and Meghan and they keep it moving. Right? There's really no outside personal commentary. Not unless you watch Fox News, right? Fox News, they trash them. But I mean, overall, Harry and Meghan do something, the news reports it, and they move on. But certain segments of the British press, they can't let Harry and Meghan have a win. It's just not possible. They can't do it. Why? Because they're afraid that they will lose access to the royal family, in my opinion. Which makes no sense because at the end of the day, the royal family is a publicly funded institution. The press should be allowed access to the royal family any and all times. But see, the type of access they want is personal, one on one access. And that's what people like Calchilla does and Wank does, right? Calchilla was what, seen eating lunch with Piggy Morgan and Jeremy Clarkson, right? And then Prince William, I'm pretty sure he meets with certain segments of the media personally. So, and we all know Corrupt Chuck does. We all know he does. All right. Still reading the comments in the chat. Yeah, I agree with that, Sherry. Sherry, I do. Meghan upgraded Harry. She did. Can you imagine if Beyonce started singing that song, "Upgrade You"? Okay, so Compton Cali Girl says it's pictures on that IG, which leads me to believe it's not Meghan. It might not be. It could be somebody who's just playing a cruel prank. You know what I'm saying? It might not be her. It's a good PR strategy, though. You know what I'm saying? It really, really is. Because what they could be doing is they could be researching everybody who's following them so far so they can lock out all the haters. You think so? So Chris says, I think WME told Meghan to get back on social media. You know, one thing I've noticed within the squad fandom, that there are some people who do feel that Meghan and Harry should be on Instagram, that they should be more so, they should engage more so in on different social media pages to promote more and to put more of a spotlight on the charity work that they're actually doing. There are some squatters who feel like Archwell making the announcement or whatever charity that they are supporting making that announcement is not enough. Okay, so that's a debate I noticed within some in the Success Squad fam. Me personally, I think what they're doing is fine. Just in case you guys wanted my opinion, I think releasing that information on their Archwell website, I think that's fine. Me personally, I don't think they need to be all over Instagram. But if Meghan is going to open up an account on Instagram, trust and believe she's doing it in a business savvy way. Trust and believe that. All right. So Cupcake and Tiffany's Gotcha World. I like that. Says we have to keep Party Invictus active with views because of the Rangers saying that it flopped. Yeah. This is the way I look at it. These are Special K thoughts, right? The heart of Invictus, right? It's not going to be a blockbuster viewing docuseries. It's not. Okay. That docuseries is geared towards the military community. Okay. It is. It's geared towards the military community. And trust and believe, Netflix is not expecting Heart of Invictus to do big numbers. It's not. Trust me. Please believe me when I say that. Okay? That's not what Netflix is expecting. Okay? Trust me. And that's if, because I don't believe it. I do not believe that the Netflix deal that Harry and Meghan have is $100 million. I don't believe that whatsoever. Nope, don't believe it. Okay. But if it is $100 million, okay, the Harry and Meghan docuseries already made up for that $100 million and more. Okay. 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 $100 million contracts will go to somebody like a Chandra Rhimes. Okay. Harry and Meghan, I mean, come on now. We're not delusional. Those two are not known to have a lot of experience as producers. Okay. I don't think Netflix is that dumb. Okay. But even if the heart of Invictus views were through the roof, they would still say it's a flop. Everything Harry and Meghan do is a flop in their eyes. Remember, they said when Archetypes was released, the next day they were saying that it was a flop. Okay. And then what ended up happening? Archetypes hit number one in many countries, dethroned Joe Rogan. Okay. I mean, it stayed number one in the UK for how many weeks? But yet you got dumbasses like the Daily Express putting out polls that 95% of people in the UK said that they were not going to listen to Archetypes. But yet it was number one over there. It stayed number one in the UK longer than it did in the United States. But anyway, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't pay attention to that noise because the heart of Invictus, it's not really geared towards a wide audience, if that makes any sense. It's really geared towards the military community, like for real. I've noticed that Netflix, there's not a really hard push for promoting the heart of Invictus, not yet. Now that may kick in once the Invictus games starts. Okay. But it's only been out for 3 days. Give it a week. I look at it like this. You do not have to have a top 10. Your movie or your docuseries or your film doesn't have to be in the top 10 for it to be a success. Okay? It doesn't. Okay. There are a lot of docuseries that have been on Netflix for a few years that never hit the top 10, that never trend. But Netflix is keeping those docuseries on because obviously there's a big enough audience to keep that docuseries on. They're making money off of it somehow, some way. Okay. But yeah, I mean, no matter what, they're gonna trash it. I mean, anybody who trashes veterans, they're not worth paying attention to. They're just the devil. All right, I almost lost concentration here. Yes, it does. Lit for sexist. I like that username. Lit for sexist. It is to shed light on the consequences of war. Exactly. It really, really is. And it shows also, it wakes people up to how much people really put their lives on the line for their countries. You know, that's right. I am so sorry. I do not know how to say your username. Uh, but I'll just call you Vivian. Says even when Square came out, they said it's a loss. Exactly. Right? And news just came out a couple of days ago that Spare, I hope I did not say Square. Let me read that again. Even when Spare came out, they said it's a loss. Okay. Exactly. But look what ended up happening. A few days ago, news came out that Spare has sold over 6 million copies, y'all. My God. 6 million copies? Jesus. Okay, how you doing, Mr. Joseph? Mr. Joseph says the haters always set ultra high expectations for our fave so they can say it's a flop if it doesn't reach those expectations. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you for your comment. You nailed that. It's true. You know, and I think a lot of that goes into this falsity of how they think the royal family is this worldwide, phenomenal, successful, um, loved family. They think that everything that the royal family touches turns to gold, which we know is not true at all. Okay. But and the reason why they believe that is because of the propaganda that the royal family puts out there about themselves. Right. Oh, really? How you doing, Reba? Okay, so Reba says that she read somewhere where it said Spare sold 9.5 million copies. Woo! I'll have to read up on that. If that's true, my God. All right. No matter, it's like I don't know if you guys caught Good Morning Britain, right? Where there was a debate, and of course they had two black women up against each other, right? Somebody told me that one of the black women was the leader of the Black Lives Matter movement in Britain, which I was shocked about because it appeared to me that that sister was capping for the royal family. Like, really? But anyway, um, it was two women, and of course they were talking about Heart and Invictus, but they set it up to where these women were debating about was the Heart of Invictus a way for Prince Harry to and or the Sussexes to rebuild their image, right? And one of the women was arguing that, hey, everything that they've done so far has been successful. Like this young lady was like, numbers don't lie. And and she presented facts, right? She presented facts. Like I said, the other uh panelists, I mean, number one, she looked like she was evil, right? I don't know who this woman was. She looked evil. She looked miserable. She looked like she was mad at the world. I didn't really like her facial expressions, this, that, and the other. And I was reading on X, I want to say from Pagan, right, had commented that that woman is actually the leader of the Black Lives Matter movement. She's an activist. I'm like, what? But this woman was, in my opinion, she seemed like she was capping for the royal family. But anyway, um, my point is that everything that they've done has been successful, and numbers don't lie. Okay, and I'm gonna bring it back to the Obamas. Okay, the Obamas have a Netflix deal, and I believe they released two projects on Netflix. I have yet to see any one of those projects trending or being in the top 10. Heart of Invictus is trending. Okay. I don't know how the algorithms work, but it's trending. Sometimes I go on there, it's trending. Sometimes I go on Netflix and it's not trending. Okay. But back to the Obamas. I believe they've released two projects on Netflix. I have yet to see either one of them projects trend or be in the top 10. And I have yet to hear anybody say that the Obamas have flopped. The Obamas, they were on Spotify, right? Now, President Obama's podcast with Bruce Springsteen, that was highly successful. I mean, those numbers went through the roof. Michelle Obama's podcast, highly successful. Those numbers went through the roof. Did the Obamas renew their contract with Spotify? Nope. Okay. So there you go. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this podcast so you guys can enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Yay! I want to thank you guys for listening to this podcast. Meghan, Duchess of Advocacy World Podcast. We just finished a version of Success Talk. You can follow this channel on X, formerly known as Twitter. You can follow this channel, of course, on YouTube. You can follow this channel on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And of course, we are on Instagram. Don't forget, I believe that we are still doing our fundraising, right? We are still doing our fundraising for Sentabale. I believe that we have surpassed $40,000, right? Squatty's always doing it big. And hopefully somebody put the link in the chat. If not, I will have the link in the comment section on YouTube. Let's see what else. So we got Prince Harry's birthday coming up. I believe, is it today? Is today Queen Doria's birthday or was it yesterday? But they're both Virgos. But Prince Harry's birthday is coming up on September 15th. So he will be, 39? So that'll be awesome. And again, please watch, if you haven't, The Heart of Invictus. It will pull at your heartstrings, boy. All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and end this podcast. I'm going to need you guys to make sure that you hydrate. Please feed the chickens, right? What else do we say? What? It's been a while, right? It's been a while since I've said these things, right? Oh, that's right. No bad energy. What else do we say? No bad energy. Don't forget to hydrate. Feed the chickens, right? But seriously, though, I truly, honestly appreciate your guys' support. Please make sure that you support other pro Harry and Meghan podcasts as well. I was listening to Baron Royal Success the other night, and I just love his podcast. And there's another one I love listening to. Is it Thrive and Survive? Her podcast is good. And of course, the Duchess of Success, her podcast is really good. Very, very, I like the way she produced her podcast. I mean, there's a whole bunch of them out there. And of course, you got to listen to my girl, VS Speaks Royally. I tried to catch her earlier today, but I'll listen to it later on. But good night, squatties. It is time to go. I love you and I love you all, but I got to go. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you are not a subscriber. And please hit the thumbs up button if you haven't already. All right, squaddies. I love you guys. I love you all, but I got to go. Please enjoy your Sunday. And remember that there is power in the name of Jesus. See you soon.